Okay, welcome back. Well, it's been about a month since I did a video. I keep telling you I'm doing videos, but hey, this is about RV repair, and it's about Ross and Heather and what we're gonna do. This is our repair truck currently using right now. It's an ambulance converted. It's got ladder racks, it's got air conditioning, it's got everything. It's fully loaded, even tinted windows. This is the van I first started off doing this. It's a 1-ton stretched diesel Duramax van. We got the hood redone just now, yesterday. Or day before yesterday. We got this hood redone. We got a wrap on the hood because it was all, you know, the Chevy paint falling off. So he gave me a good deal on that. So I used my wrap guy. And this is falling apart a little bit, but it's okay. It's like 4 years old. But it's okay. It still looks good. This sticker looks good. So we're going to wrap the beast. And we just got this one. We just picked this up. That was the last video. I want to show you a couple things we did to this. I paid $13,000 for this truck. We put new batteries in it. That was including the batteries too. That's kind of cool, huh? I had to put new batteries because the batteries did not work, and that was a big ordeal. Had to pick it up from Georgia. What a pain in the butt that was. I just got new tires on the front, Sumitomos, and I polished the rims out. It took me 3 hours to polish these rims out. We got them polished pretty good. Because the tire guy putting the tires on scratched the heck out of them. I mean, he did this. I didn't get that part. He scuffed everything trying to put the tire on manually, both sides. So I still got a bit more buffing to do, but they came out pretty decent. You can see a couple waves in them. That's because I buffed the scratches out. They were deep. But I'm gonna fool with those later. They look decent for now. Okay. I'm gonna show you everything. What I did is I went 2 hours away and I picked up some shelving for here, and these are all aluminum. These came out of a bread, I think a chips truck with potato chips, and they're aluminum rods. They're pretty cool because it came with all the bolts, all the ends and everything. It's all solid aluminum. These are my leftovers. I paid 300 bucks. I drove an hour and 45 minutes. That was a hell of a deal because that's the leftovers. I have like 10 more shelves too. We'll show you in a second. This bay right here, we just went to Harbor Freight and got a little crazy. Got some cutters, sledgehammers, jacks, crowbars. I made this little stand right here for the crowbar. We got, this is very important, doesn't seem like you drop a screw and you're working on gravel, a little portable magnet. We got hoses, we got big extension cords to check ACs, we got big jumper cables, next shelf up, grease, RV toilet. I mean, you could picture this, how big this is. Sorry about the sun, it's big. I'll show you the size. I'm reaching up and I cannot touch the bottom shelf. So you need a ladder to get to the top shelf. It's crazy. And you can times that by a lot. Here's the next bay. You get generators, back thingies. We got shelves here, all custom aluminum shelves, PEX. I'm going to take this oxygen out right here. We can carry wood in here, all kinds of wood just in case. And they got the nice, it's all stainless, aluminum, and it's got the matting in there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Carry some 2x4s. Next bay, this is how big this bay is. This does not work. 12 hour inverter, we're getting rid of that. This is the vacuum pump, we're getting rid of that. These are the battery charger, block heater, we're gonna keep these. This, I don't know what this is, some oxygen thing, or I don't know what they use, Jaws of Life, whatever it is. We're gonna keep that because it can hold stuff in there. But we put some matting down here, rubber matting. We got the 6-ton jacks for RVs. We got sawhorses for roof stuff. We got extra cardboard here in case we got to lean on the ground. This isn't even full. This is just temporary. But you can see how big we're getting. This is not done yet. This is just extra wood we had. This shelf folds down because it's nice. You can work on furnaces right here. And this bay right here is pretty big. We keep a full-size Peterson fan in here for now while we're working on stuff. But now we're going to show you the big stuff here. The back doors. Check it out, guys. This is what we've been working for weeks on. Well, I spent a couple $1,000s on this between labor and tires and shelves and labor. Maybe it was like 1,800 bucks for all that, 1,700 bucks. But this is all aluminum, really thick aluminum. These are shelving from the bread shelves. What we did is we doubled them up. We riveted them together. See, I got some parts already loaded in here. We riveted them together and we made shelves. We bolt them to the ground. This was tricky because we used every inch of space that we have. We used 3/4 inch plywood. These are not going anywhere, guys. Look at the way we bolted the system. We didn't even bolt in the ceiling. You don't need to. Look at that. Look at that. It's all aluminum. You even sanded it down to brush look. You know what I mean? You guys will like this. I'm going to put some rubber mats for toolbox stuff here. But it ain't going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. So you could tell they were on a swivel. They used to swivel here and just hold potato chips. But we bolted them in. It was a lot of work. I mean, look at, we bolted them not only this way, and then down in here, screwed them down. So they're not going anywhere. So we had some leftover shelves. We did a half a shelf here. Well, we kept, you know, we got a lot here. Just the shelvings, there's 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, there's 16 shelves right here. But they're riveted together. So this right here, we can put long stuff in here. Then we had more shelves, so we're like, you know what? Let's put a couple right here. So we put some 3/4 inch plywood, some shelves. We had to actually take this off and insulate everything. We got some water heater stuff right here. Is what we're just matching the other van exactly how we have it, the other ambulance. So we did a shelf here, not going anywhere. Then we had another shelf that was in a bottom bay. We put it here. We can access through this bay. We can access the inside, which is kind of cool if you want to grab something. We're gonna mount this microwave. We took all this wood out up here, all these electronics. We're gonna mount the microwave. We got battery backups, lithium batteries for lights. I just got some temporary lights in here for now, just like totally temporary. I just got some RV lights up in here. I just glued them up there real quick, just something temporary. So that works temporary. And then we're starting to stock it up a little bit. Rollers, tape, foil tape. We got knee pads. We're starting to stock up a little bit. We got a seat right here that swivels, because this is gonna be a little tablet computer here where I can do stuff. And then we got a huge entrance right here, huge. And then we got another bay right here. We're putting a toolbox for outside access. We had to do stuff like this. We had to put this in, this bracket, because it was missing. We didn't want the doors to slam. It bent a little here. I don't know what the deal is there. You know, I had to jack the wiring up. This right here is really cool. I'll show you. Now this is pretty, if you guys think this is bigger than you think. And we got some DeWalt boxes, and we've made aluminum shelves so we can put the DeWalt boxes in and out. Like we have a problem here. Like this one, this thing should be like right here, and it's not. The new thing's just too long. A bit of a pain there, you know, but it's heavy. I'm pushing my weight against it here. So we got some DeWalt boxes, and they fit perfectly right inside. We had to do a lot of measuring. So this is the gas tank. You got gas tank on one side, diesel tank on one side. We got fresh diesel in it. It's not too rough on, it's a little hard on fuel, but not as bad as I thought. So we got air ride seats. Well, this isn't air ride, but this is air ride right here. Seats are a little rough. We got rear backup cameras. That was already in here. So it's got 130,000 miles on it. And it's an international with 130,000 miles. There's your air right there. It's got air ride, automatic, overdrive, and you can get to the back right there. So I gotta have to tinker with these and stuff, you know, stuff like that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just trying to get it set up. All the controls, all the lights work and everything, but we can't use this legally. So I gotta mount the fire extinguisher. The back, one of the side, the other side's a little bit, the air adjustment's a little off, so we gotta fix that. I still gotta put new tires in the back, which I did not, and I gotta polish the rims. Then we got other bays. We got air conditioner in the back, which we're getting rid of. We're gonna put our own DC air conditioner in. Paper towels, I got a good deal on. Thermostats. These are all electronics right here that runs the ambulance, and I don't really even need to know anything about that. Just don't need to. Which I know a little bit about, I just don't really need to. More shelving in here. And this has got to be, something's got to be dealt with this, more insulation in, but that's just a little bit, little corner insulation. And the guy's a hacker, he took everything out, so. The back wall right here, we had to re-insulate this. That was a pain. We had to get this receptacle back in, right here. The guy took the receptacle and left it on the outside of the RV, just hanging inside, just hanging in the wall. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So, we mounted some gloves here. And what's cool about this is we got a trailer hitch right there. That's a full trailer hitch. That's kind of cool. So that worked, got it registered. It was not cheap to register it. We have to put a receptacle in to plug in an inverter. We need to put a plug someplace, maybe right here, I don't know. Plug it in. I don't like it plugged in way in the rear like this. It's just the plug's hanging here, and I got to figure all this out. There's 2 wires. I don't know where they're going, but they had a plug here, and it was an auto eject. I have to do something with that because I don't want that plug there. I want it by here, like where the other ambulance is. So I got to go. I got a RV smart plug maybe. Then we have we want to jump anything, it's right here. And what's really cool about this truck, as I like almost the most about this truck, is look at this, guys. You got air. We'll put an air thing, an air hose on each side. The other side has air too. That's kind of cool if you want to fill something up. So I thought that was really cool. So this truck, I'm gonna see how these are supposed to breathe for oxygen. I'm gonna put some silicone in there because we don't need any moisture in here. Not good for moisture, so that's about it. It runs pretty good. We gotta do oil change, belts, stuff like that. 2 belts, oil change, and then we'll do 2 radiator hoses. But otherwise, it runs really good. So no smoke, nothing. Brakes work good. We sealed the roof. There's 2 vents that are getting rusty. We put metal plates in there and said Dicor and painted it white. So the truck's almost done. Actually, I had to spend about 2 hours, and this thing right here was pushed into there, gouged in about 3 inches. This whole thing was pushed in. We had to take all this apart, bend it out with the van. So we did that. So that's about it. Here's a better view of it. I mean, it's pretty big. You can tell how big it is compared to the van. And that's a big van. That's a stretch van. But it's like, it's kind of overkill for like backwoods, you know, in the winter. Let me do a furnace and you're bringing this. So like, what the heck? But I'm gonna be mostly in Florida, probably Ocala, Florida, maybe. We don't know yet. But we're gonna expand the business, so we're making money in the winter. So I'm probably gonna get another guy to help me down there, and a guy here, which we already have a guy, and we'll go from there. So we'll go from there, and then we still got the Ford. We got RVs that pulled in the other day. We got a big job we're working on here. They hit a bridge right here at Jellystone. You can see the tires, how separated they are here. I put this tape so it wouldn't rain in there. We doing the body work. This right here, this shelf rear cap was pushed out to here, and it cracked. So we got it in, and we're doing the body work to it now. We got to put new fenders on, brand new axles, shocks, everything. Brand new axles we're putting in. That's a pretty big job, but we got a handle on it. We already got the axles ordered. There's the Ford. She's still running good. Here's the axles for that job right there. Brand new axles. So we got to get these axles in. All these rust out quick. You got to be, well, surface rust, they all do that. So we get some axles. It's heavy though. That's what I like about the Ford. You just back it up to the truck and it just right on it. So the axles are going to go in this week. We got air conditioning problem, a bunch of other stuff in this big thing. This was dropped off yesterday. Heather's new ice maker she still likes.
I love it.
She says it's a good ice. We got this on the clearance. Was it clearance? It's like 250, reconditioned 250 instead of 500. But it's been pretty good, guys. Look at this. Check it out. Have a good one. We'll keep you posted. Losing battery in this GoPro. I'm going to lift some weights, and I'm going to go sort the shed out, lock the truck up, and it's Sunday. And we'll see you tomorrow.